Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I'm just putting on some makeup today. I'm nearly at the end of my Illamasqua SB12 Skin Base Foundation. I've prepped my face with the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Spray. And I've also put on some professional primer just through my T-zone. Anyway, I was saying, because this is the second take, I messed up the first take. I was saying my scar, I've got a scar on my throat where I had an operation, and in this sunny weather that England has been having, I got sunburn, and I didn't know what it was. It was really, my skin went like paper, the scar, it went like paper, and then I was like, what is going on? And it was really itchy and tender, and I basically went to a pharmacy and she said it's sunburn. So I came home, I slathered myself in SPF, I moisturized my scar here. And please guys, wherever you are, put on SPF, even if it's a grey day, even if it looks, you know, like it's not a day to put on SPF. Put SPF on, because UVA, UVB rays, they come through the clouds, they even come through windows. So even if you're not really going out, put it on. Just make it your goal to put it on every day. I remember growing up in the 80s, I'm just going in with some, I don't know whether to go in with my Revolution Conceal and Define in C12 or the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer. Now I've got a bit of a story to tell you about that one. I think I'll go with that one. In the 80s, I remember there was a stall in a local shopping centre, and they were giving out information about SPF and sun damage. And back then, they used to say, if you are not white, if you are not Caucasian, you do not need to put SPF on. And if I could go back in time, I would give that woman a bitch slap. No other way of putting it, because I went through years of not putting on sun protection. Funny thing is, I'd put it on my kids, but I wouldn't put it on myself. Daft, I know. And yeah, they used to say that if you're tan skin tone, if you're black, if you're a woman of colour, if you're a man of colour, you don't need to put on SPF. And it's been proven that you do need to put on SPF, irrespective of what shade of skin tone you are. So yeah, so anyway, the Instant Anti-Age Rewind, I have it in shade Honey. Now Honey is a bit too, I don't know, it's a bit too light and neutral for me. So I heard there were more shades that Maybelline had brought out. Guess how many shades they've brought out? Guess, in this day and age, in 2018, where companies should know that there are more than, you know, just light skin tones out there and tan skin tones. They brought out 2 shades, guys, and this is the one in, which one is this one? I think this is Caramel. Yeah, 10 Caramel. Now this is a bit orangey for me, but I was absolutely outraged that they only brought out an extra 2 shades and they're tan shades. I mean, look, you can see. Let's compare it. Can you see? So no shades for women of colour, men of colour, no shades for darker, deeper skin tones. It's absolutely diabolical. It really is diabolical that in this day and age, you know, in this day and age, companies are failing a huge spectrum of customers. These people could be spending money buying your products if you had the right shades in stock, if you produce the right shades. But I know Tarte have had a lot of backlash, I think, over some foundations that they brought out. But anyway, I'm just going to use, what I do is, I put on this shade first. So I'll put the shade on. Then I go over with the caramel shade to deepen it up a bit. And then I take my Soft Luxe Zoeva Definer and I just blend. That's all I do. I don't do too much with my under eye because it's, I don't know, it's just because it's such a delicate part of your face. So it's Sunday here. It's at a, it's not cold, it's just quite breezy, and yeah. Yeah, that should be okay. I also have purchased the, I'll show you. I haven't used it yet, the Huda Beauty Bronze Sands palette. She looks so amazing. I'm relatively new to Huda Beauty, but I also bought Revolution strobe highlighters. This one's in shade Gold Addict, and I think these were like £4 each. And this one's in Rejuvenate. This is a bit more bronzed, and this is like golden. I'm gonna be wearing these today. I'll just put them here. Right, what else? I also picked up the Barry M Liquid Chrome Highlighter in, what shade is this? Liquid Fortune. Now this is a pipette style highlighter. It's a dupe for the Iconic. Now the Iconic is like, I think £30, but this is, I think this was, I can't remember the exact price, guys, I'm sorry, but I think it was about £6. But this is lovely. It really is a nice liquid highlighter, and you know, it just blends. It's lovely. But what I picked up, and I'm so glad, is the Jaclyn Hill palette, the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Let me open this up. I have used it a couple of times. It's just wonderful. It's such a lovely palette. Look at all those neutrals and all those colours. So I'm going to be using this today. But first, where are we? Put on some eye primer. Yeah, so I can't remember, I was going to talk to you about something. Right, so I'm going in, just getting a brush, guys. I'm going in with, I think the shade is called Creamsicle. I'm going in with this shade here. I'm going to run this through my crease. Now these eyeshadows are beautiful, guys. They're just such nice eyeshadows. They're really pigmented. So I'm going in with Creamsicle. I hope you can see this. It's such a pigmented colour. Look at that. Got bees and wasps flying everywhere. But yeah, I mean, I don't follow Jaclyn Hill, but I think she's done a really good job with this palette. I mean, the only thing I don't understand is why is it a lot more expensive than the other Morphe palettes, and the Morphe palettes that are in metal cases, whereas this is £37 and in a cardboard packaging. Wow, this is really pigmented. I think I'm going to take a clean brush and blend it out. Okay, so I'm going to take the next shade, which I'm loving, and it's, let me see if I can get this right. There's a lot of kickback. Right, 1, 2, 3, no, I think it's called Hunts, and it's this shade here. I think it's a beautiful shade. I think I'm going to use a MAC 239. I mean, buying this palette, I've really enjoyed putting on eyeshadow. I went through a phase of not putting on eyeshadow, but really pigmented. The mattes are really pigmented. The shimmers are buttery. They go on so well. I mean, you know. I'm gonna run this brown. I'm gonna run this brown through my crease, and I'm using a Crown Precision crease brush. Actually, no, I'm gonna put this through. This looks a lot nicer. This is like a more redder brown. I might even treat myself to another one so that I've always got it. plenty of brushes to wash. Okay. Drop in everything as per usual. I keep it in its bubble wrap just to keep it safe from damage. Okay, so now I am going to curl my lashes just using an Avon I really love curling lashes. I think it really helps open up your eyes. It's a great invention. Yeah, I mean some of you are naturally blessed with long and curly lashes. I'm blessed with straight lashes. So I'm using the sample of the Bobbi Brown Eye Opening Mascara. I really enjoy this. I am thinking of buying this, but as with all things Bobbi, it's rather, well, it's a premium makeup brand, isn't it? You know, it is a good mascara though. It reminds me of the, it actually reminds me of the L'Oreal Telescopic in some regards. It lengthens. It doesn't. I mean, it lengthens, but it doesn't really volumize as much. Oh. Okay, that's the mascara done. If any of you are interested in Morphe products, on Beauty Bay at the moment, because Beauty Bay are no longer going to be stocking Morphe products, if you go on to beautybay.co.uk, I think, or .com, they've reduced all their Morphe products. I mean, where are we? The Jaclyn Hill palette, I mean, I paid full price for it. I mean, they reduced it by £2, which wasn't really that much, but it sold out. I ordered some of these Morphe M439 buffer brush. It's quite a big brush compared to my Zoeva silk finish brush. You can see it's a really big brush. It makes putting on foundation a dream. This was originally 16 and they had reduced it to 10. I bought a couple and then they further reduced it to 8 and it sold out. And it's just, yeah, if you're interested in Morphe products. I also bought this product. It's called by Nip and Fab and it's called the Fix Sticks Glow, and it's a highlighter. It's a cream highlighter. You get quite a bit of product, and the brilliant thing about this highlighter is it gives you a wet look. It really is lovely. It gives you that lit from within look. It's beautiful. It really is a lovely. Let me get my blusher. I'm going to be wearing, I'm going to drop everything. I'm going to be wearing, oh, I've got something. Warm Soul by MAC. It's a lovely peachy goldy blusher. It's really lovely. Sorry. Need to start recording in a different position because the lighting always goes really strange. I'm just going to add a little bit of Excite by Illamasqua. Now Illamasqua products are just unbelievable. Their colours are so vivid, so bright, so pigmented. I mean, this I just use it by touching it like that, and then I just, because I've learnt my lesson, I've put too much on in the past, and I've looked strange, to say the least. Yeah, I don't like too much blusher. I think I need a tiny little bit more on this side. It's really pigmented. Right guys, highlighter. Now I purchased this Sigma high cheekbone highlighter, the F03. This is an amazing highlighter brush, but I was watching a video, another YouTuber, and she said this is amazing for putting on concealer. Now I can believe that. That fits really nicely, you know, but I'm going to use it for highlighter. Now I'm going to take the, oh, nearly broke it. I'm going to use the Revolution Strobe Highlighter in Gold Addict. Now I haven't used this yet. That's lovely, look at that. This is a copy of the Laura Mercier highlighters, and there are a lot more. There are a lot more, but these work just as well. Okay. Can you see it, guys? I can see it in real life. Really nice. Really enjoyed that highlighter. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Okay, so now I think I'm going to go in with Rimmel Lasting Finish Lip Liner in Spice. It's quite a warm look I've done today. Love me some. And the lipstick I think that I'm going to put on today is Mocha by MAC. It's a lovely colour. There you go, guys. Just need to, where are we? A bit of Fix Plus. Love Fix Plus. There you have it, guys. Look is done and dusted. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking the warm tones. They complement my skin tone. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and come and join the family. And I would love to see you, you know, along here. Comment, leave your comments if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one. You take care. Bye for now.